Sometimes the smallest change in your words can change the way the whole world sees you. And sometimes it can even change your life. It was a busy Monday morning. The sun had barely climbed above the skyline. The streets were already alive with hurried footsteps, honking cars, and the chatter of people rushing to work. On the far corner of Kings Avenue sat an old man. His hair was silver, his skin wrinkled with years of hardship. Beside him, a scratched tin cup, waiting for the sound of coins. In his trembling hands, he held a piece of cardboard. On it, written in faded black marker, were the words, "I'm blind. Please help me." People walked past without slowing down. Some glanced, most didn't even look. The rare clink of a coin was far too rare to make it through another day.
Quick one, like, subscribe, and stay tuned. Today's story will move you.
This man had not always been here. Once he had a life, a small house, a wife, a job fixing radios. But time had its way. His eyesight faded, first blurry shapes, then shadows, and finally, complete darkness. His wife passed away. The house was gone. The world moved on. And he was left behind. That morning, he sat silently, listening. The hiss of bus brakes, the tapping of high heels, the laughter of a child holding their mother's hand. They were all living in a world he could no longer see. Through the crowd came a young woman, mid-20s. A bright red scarf danced in the breeze around her neck. Coffee in one hand, phone in the other. But when she saw the old man, she slowed down. She stopped. She noticed his cardboard sign. The message was clear, but cold. It told people what he was, but not who he was. She crouched beside him. "Sir," she said softly, "may I borrow your sign for a moment?" The old man, surprised, nodded. She reached into her bag, pulled out a black marker. Flipping the cardboard over, she began to write, slowly, carefully, as if she knew exactly what needed to be said. When she was done, she placed the sign back in his hands, smiled, and whispered, "Sometimes we just need to help the world see differently." Then she walked away.
Hey, if you're enjoying this story so far, please hit that like button. It helps more people discover these stories. And don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you don't miss the next twist, the next chapter, or the next adventure waiting for you here. All right, let's continue.
Minutes later, something strange happened. Coins began to fall into his cup. First 1, then 2, then 5. A man in a suit dropped a folded bill. A group of students emptied their pockets. The sound of generosity filled the air. The old man was stunned. He had been here all morning and received almost nothing. Now, it was as if his cup had become a magnet for kindness. Curiosity burned inside him. When the traffic light changed, he asked the next person who stopped, "Sir, could you read my sign to me?" The man knelt down. Smiling, he read aloud, "It's a beautiful day, and I can't see it." The old man's lips trembled. It wasn't a plea. It wasn't a label. It was a picture, a reminder to everyone who read it that they had something precious, something they could see, feel, and touch. And in that moment, they gave. not out of pity, but out of gratitude. The young woman was right. Sometimes all it takes is a change in the way we tell our story. Instead of showing the world what you lack, show them the beauty you still see, even in your darkness. Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is struggling. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone you love. They feel invisible, unheard, unnoticed. What if all they need is someone to help them change their sign, not to hide their pain, but to tell their story in a way others can feel? Because words can open wallets, but the right words can open hearts. So, what's written on your sign today?
Thank you for journeying with me through this story. Every tale we share here isn't just entertainment. It carries lessons, emotions, and moments we can all connect with. If today's episode moved you, inspired you, or even left you thinking, please hit that like button. It helps spread these stories to more people who need to hear them. And if you haven't already, subscribe and tap the notification bell. That way, you'll never miss the next twist, the next adventure, or the next lesson hidden in these stories. I also want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What part touched you most? What do you think should happen next? Your voice helps shape the stories we tell here. And finally, share this video with someone you care about. A story can heal, inspire, or change the way someone sees the world. Thank you for being part of this family of storytellers. Until the next chapter, stay inspired, stay curious, and keep the story alive.